Everyone loves a good prank, and I mean everyone, from the world's wealthiest business owners to the lowliest of YouTubers. It's probably why we've dedicated an entire day every calendar year to the art of pranking. So today, we're coming at you with the most intricate and over-the-top April Fool's Day pranks in history. From big companies fooling millions of people to TV and viral videos, this should be a good one. So for all this and more, stay tuned here at Wonderlane. What's the best April Fool's prank you've ever pulled? Or what's the best one that's ever been pulled on you? Be sure to let us know in the comments. Let's start with number 7, which is by far the oldest prank on this list as it dates all the way back to 1957. The British news outlet BBC aired a very interesting report on April 1st. It was a very informative and heartwarming piece on a Swiss family from the village of Ticino, and they were gathered for their annual spring spaghetti harvest. Footage was displayed of a spaghetti tree and spaghetti farmers. I don't know if you knew this, but spaghetti does not in fact grow on trees. If you were aware of that fact, then congrats, because you, my friend, are more knowledgeable about what pasta is than most of the British population in the 1950s. Thousands of viewers fell for this spaghetti tree gag, and this went down as one of the most legendary April Fool's jokes in television history. Let's move on to number 6 with a situation that had TV nerds around the world teary-eyed and screaming at their TVs. Game of Thrones actress Maisie Williams appeared on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon to talk about her character Arya Stark in the soon-to-be-released final season of the hit TV show. Fallon was doing his thing, asking Williams about special and decisive moments for her character in the final season, just giving her a chance to preview and market a bit. Then, something wild happened. In what appeared to be a moment of weakness and a major lapse in judgment on Williams' part, she revealed that her character would die in the second episode. She quickly bit her tongue and looked around in shock. She even started begging Fallon to cut the spoiler, at which point he started to reassure her timidly that he would try to have it edited out. But really, Fallon just sat there looking confused until Williams dipped in a panic. Soon after, though, the two came back on stage and revealed that it was a very well executed prank. Legendary. Williams definitely flexed her abilities as an actress with this one. At number 5, we've got a prank pulled by a university professor that went viral. The video of math professor Matthew Weathers reached 65 million views. The video starts as an ordinary math lecture until Weathers accidentally writes on the projector screen. He searches up a YouTube video for how to fix the problem, and then he starts interacting with a video of himself on YouTube. Very trippy. He goes on to try different things from using a cat as a mop to an actual lightsaber. Dude must have had to practice this for hours, so extra points for how insanely coordinated this was. Next, we come to an April Fool's prank that probably went a bit too far. We're talking about a prank played by YouTuber Georgie Stahlberger on his own mother in 2016. He covered the bathroom of his parents' house with hundreds of real live insects. He also put 2 mice in the bathroom because his mother was afraid of them. Then, he started cooking with his brother in the kitchen, waiting for his mom to get home. When she did get home, the brothers started a food fight, throwing drinks, sauces, chips, and other leftover food at each other and at their mom. They overdid it just a bit with the food fight, and the whole thing disintegrated into a freak out. Only after the situation had calmed down a bit did she finally go into the bathroom to be confronted by the horrors that awaited her there. One of the brothers actually held the door shut to trap the mom in with all the bugs and the mice. I don't like this one because it's mean. Don't bully your mom. Let's move on to a prank that is relatively harmless in comparison. Pulled by one of the world's biggest companies, the streaming service Netflix, which released 2 originals on April 1st, 2014. More specifically, Netflix released a 20-minute documentary film called Sizzling Bacon and a nearly 70-minute film called Rotisserie Chicken. Thousands of fans were eager to see the products, but were ultimately taken for a ride by Netflix. The much-anticipated documentary film Sizzling Bacon contained nothing more than a 20-minute recording of a few bacon strips frying in a pan, while Rotisserie Chicken was actually 70 minutes of a chicken rotating on a spit. Pranked. The April Fool's prank from 2014 was not the only one in Netflix's history. In 2017, for example, Netflix released a promotional clip and statement on April 1st that revealed that actor and comedian Seth Rogen had signed a contract with Netflix in which he had ceded his personal rights to the streaming service. Thus, Seth Rogen was now officially the property of Netflix Incorporated. I love this one. The idea of Seth Rogen being purchased by a streaming service is a comedic black hole. The possibilities are truly endless. So if anyone wants to drop Seth Rogen's agent's phone number in the comments, we should really get to work on a screenplay for that. Now let's move on to number 2 and look at a hidden camera prank that was pulled in Canada about 10 years ago. The setup of the prank included 2 porta potties which stood next to each other in a fairly popular park. The porta potties were very inconspicuous, so people did try to use them. But when people opened the doors to the porta potties, a shocking sight awaited them. Instead of a toilet, they found a shower, and a shower that was being used by a young lady no less. Most of the people were understandably taken aback. However, the young lady was unfazed and just nonchalantly asked for shampoo or for a back scrubbing. It's really interesting to think about what you would do if you found yourself in this situation. Me personally, I guess I'd wash the chick's back, but I'd be super uncomfortable. Number 1 is occupied by an elementary school teacher named Joe Dombrowski, who was also responsible for an April Fool's prank turned viral video. He conducted a rudimentary spelling test with his students in which he dictated various made-up words to them. He went over the spelling of each word, including several silent letters and just bizarre little symbols, and you can hear the kids in the background become increasingly frustrated. Finally, he reveals that it's an April Fool's prank, but still tells the kids to turn in the test to be graded and put on their report card. So that's going to do it for our video on some of our favorite April Fool's pranks of all time. What are some of your favorite pranks? Be it a personal experience or something you've seen? Also, how's your day going? How have you been, man? I feel like we never talk anymore. Maybe if you subscribed and hit the notification bell, we could keep in touch with more regularity. I don't know. I don't want to tell you what to do. I just worry about you. Sometimes I wonder if you're getting your daily dose of quality content. Just like and subscribe.